Da, 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 da. Oh, it's live now. Hey. What's up, guys? Is this okay if I rotate this thing? Yeah. Now we're on Periscope and on Reddit. This was strangely stressful for me. Oh, because I didn't know how to set everything up. Yes, I'm very congested. So let's see. What's my stance on bread? And my favorite episode of Friends. Hey Ricky, hey guys. Also, if you guys want to post questions on Reddit or check out the questions other people are asking, hey Uma, please check out the link in my tweet. Yes, I think I did everything correctly. Maybe not everything, but my stance on bread. If I'm not eating meat, I'm gonna go for bread because I like bread and peanut butter. Speaking of peanut butter, sorry, I have a spoon. This is probably terrible. Probably shouldn't do this. Shouldn't. No one's telling me what to fucking do. Ha. Yeah, and I am wearing contacts. My stance on bread, I like bread. Oh, fuck. My roommate's, like, making smoothies, so it's really, really loud. But I'm really into bread. Favorite episodes of Friends? I have really bad memory. But I think my favorite episode of Friends was the one where they go like this a lot. That was amusing. Hey, meet friends. Oh, hi yo. So, high speed champion da yo. Oh, that would have been great if I won it, but then I would have to wear a dress. I don't really like it. Why, thank you. I'm glad to hear it. Oh, Yemen. What? Next. Hey Chris, I'm a huge fan. Actually, I had you winning the Cinderella tournament and bracket prediction. 2 questions. Dream matches. Wolf on wolf. Any meat on that bone? And 2. When am I getting merch? Oh, okay. So number 1. Which wolf would I like to face the most? There are a couple of wolves out there that I think are pretty interesting, that I'd like to have matches with. But I've also never been in an intergender match. I think that's what they're called, right? So I think Kid Lycos would be someone I'd like to wrestle. Plus, his name keeps popping up. Who is Chris Wolf? I'm Chris Wolf. You want to buy it? Who here likes creamy peanut butter? Who likes chunky? And merch. I will have my own merchandise when I go to shows in the UK. I will also be able to send posters and, I'm also getting bottle openers and, stickers and buttons. So if you're interested in any of those, I'll post some previews of them when I get the goods. You can buy them either at the shows that I'm at or send me a direct message and I can send you them. And you can pay with PayPal. That's right. Moving on up in the world of technology. I do have a face. Thanks. Oh, okay. Told you I have really bad memory. And yeah, stickers. Next one from, I can't say your name, but it looks cool. Xalazi. I do. When my Japanese is communicable, I can't really speak very well. My sentences are simple. Okay. I love your work in Stardom. I think since you're returned from injury, one of the most improved wrestlers. That's really nice. Thank you. Have you changed anything in your training as you matured as a wrestler? Enjoy your trip in Europe and keep kneeing Japanese children in the face. Thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, I'm really surprised at the support that I have for attacking Japanese children, including their parents. Come on and learn from me. I don't know what I can teach you except to pee where you want. Oh, English. I can do that too. Things that have changed since I've come back. I think I am wanting to go harder. I do have my own things of fear that I battle with and I need to get over. Not so much like throwing myself at people and like cross-bodying outside, things like that. It's just, I don't know. Don't want to knock anyone unconscious, or do I? Because then I can just take them home and have my way with their meat. But also, I think I'm trying to spend more time with the foreign wrestlers because it's also much easier for me to learn from them because one, they're really open and willing to show me new things, and well, yeah, that's it. Like, I think I'm trying to spend more time learning new things instead of like waiting for people to teach me things, because that's just silly. What was I doing? I'm not Japanese. Should just go on YouTube and look up tutorials. Serious question. Have you had any delicious meat today? No, not yet. I'm eating peanut butter, and I have a cold. Kagetsu is probably one of the coolest people and the best wrestlers. Something you might not know about Kagetsu. She likes sweets. She likes sweets. Not as much as Kimura-san. Yay! That's a very good question. I really like Eggs Benedict. Ohayo gozaimasu. Eggs Benedict with iced coffee. But the one place that has Eggs Benedict in Tokyo, in Shinjuku, had closed down. So I can't even get at that. This is my disappointed face, which basically looks like all of my faces. Am I always disappointed? No. But yeah. How big is Batista's dick? I don't know. I haven't seen it. Is there a porno? Is that... Do you want a reacting video to that? Yes, Kimura's food truck is amazing. Absolutely delicious. Let's see. Let's see. Pineapple on pizza, yay or nay? Totally yay. So into pineapple on pizza. You know, I'm a tropical person, so I suppose, you know, I just want to put pineapples on everything. Is this tail real, or am I getting bamboozled? Oh, is I'm weird with the internet. How would I describe my promo style? I don't know. I don't think I really have style in anything. It's just whatever I feel like in that moment. And I also mean that with like clothing. I don't really have a style of clothing. It's kind of just functional. Or nothing. What's it like being a foreigner in stardom? I think everyone's situation or everyone's experience is different. Depending. Sorry, it also goes really fast on Periscope. So if you want, like, you're definitely want me to see your question, you might want to type it up on Reddit. Promo style swears a lot. Yeah, totally. That makes sense as well. But being a foreigner in stardom depends on yourself, I think. Like, depending on your level, on where you're from, your attitude, that always kind of dictates your experience. And like, it's interesting because as a promotion, I feel like it's kind of its own living organism, its own social blah 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 blah, and it's been changing due to people coming in and out. You know, I just imagine it to be like a share house where everyone like moves in and out. The environment always changes. So for me, there are definitely perks and there are definitely downfalls. Because I live here, I fall in the hierarchy, you know, I fall pretty low on the hierarchy. I don't really move up because I'm a foreigner and I started here. So, my nose is so runny. I'll be back. I need to get a tissue and put my, where should I put my peanut butter? Oh, sorry guys. You can just keep giving me hearts and your souls. Tissues because I'm using so much of them. Thank you. Okay. Success. I got tissues. But yeah. Anyways. Yeah. Totally. No. Oh. Okay. Anyways. Merge into one promotion? Probably not, just because things tend to be separated here in Japan. Men's and women's wrestling is usually very separated. Sports in general. That's not necessarily true. That Japanese people are pretty polite. They're pretty polite, and warmth is a case-by-case sort of thing. Hello, Florida! The belt is in my bag over there. I can get it. But I just sat down and I'm eating my peanut butter. Where are we now? Serious question. Hold on. See, meat today? Not yet. I'm so hungry. My meat of choice is pork rib. What's the best pork rib you've ever had? Best pork rib I've ever had was in San Francisco. I don't remember the name of the place, but it was in the Mission. Something I don't know, but it's been like 5 years. What was your favorite picture you took as a photographer? Probably. It's probably not even like my most technically sound photo that I took, but it had a lot of meaning for me. I had one of my friends model for me when I was still learning, and we had the Japanese obi, those like really decorative belt thingies that are like this thick. Well, we basically took her and wrapped her up and put her kind of in this, not box, but just outside, and just ruins. It was like the remains of an old bathhouse that's by a beach. Sutro Baths, I think, in San Francisco. Well, I like that image just because of what it represented. It's like just trying to break out of the constraints that that exist. Favorite wrestler? I missed that one. How did your sister react to seeing you wrestle? She was terrified. She did not like seeing me get hurt, but she enjoyed it. I am thinking about doing vlog posts in the UK, actually. How did the Stardom crowd react to her? They dug her. They were terrified of her. Every time that she came on into the ring, everyone would be like, yabai, 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 which is basically the more polite version of, oh shit, oh shit. I know you've made your name and home in Japan. However, do you plan on breaking into the US market soon? Have you had your eye on any promotions over here, Europe, Mexico, Canada? Yeah, actually, I am interested in looking at the US market, as you call it. Oh, yay, terms, new terms. As for specific promotions, I've only heard of AIW. Yes, I've heard, anywhere that other wrestlers have talked about, the ones that visit here, I'd like to visit because it's all about recommendations, right? I have no experience, and I don't know what it's like in America. My homies do. Yeah, those are all companies that I've heard awesome things about. People really like working with them. Shimmer's really cool. A lot of the girls who have worked Shimmer work in Stardom as well, so that would be really neat to try. take down. that that name sounds very strong. Hey, AAW in Chicago. Oh, I'd like to go to Chicago and eat pizza. Uh, is it Brazil? Oh, with Oz Academy, so it's more like of a direct thing. Yoniyama-san, Akino Ozaki. They're really cool. They can drink a lot. Well, I don't know about Yoniyama-san. I've never drank with her. WWE is very popular, I'd say. Do I prefer men or women? I like pretty people. Pretty simple. Or, tasty humans. Anyways, I would like to see me fight Miriam too. I want to win. Yeah, for, I do like butts. It was for Kimura-san's wedding. Oh, not your Mayu. I like Mayu a lot. Okay, back to Reddit. What's your sandwich alignment? I love sandwiches. I eat sandwiches every day. Every day. My favorite sandwich, though? That's a hard question. But as for being aligned with sandwiches, I'm into it. If you're reading this while browsing, you have been... Ah, that's cute. Thank you for that little image. Wait, where am I? Oh, did I just close my own thread? Oh, that's stupid. Chris, go back. I am a wrestler. Okay, there we go. Ha, found it. Thankfully, Reddit is easy to navigate because I just got lost. Bop, 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 bop. Wow. Oh, okay. How does this scroll? Oh, it scrolls from bottom, like top to bottom. I mean, bottom to top. That's awesome, dude. I just wrestle, but I am interested in jiu-jitsu and other martial arts. Feelings on Konami? So good! I like her kicks. Don't break things, Chris. That's impossible. All I do is break things. Like boxes. Since it's Teacher's Day, do you have any funny classroom stories from your pre-wrestling days? Sure. So I still confuse it to this day. The Japanese word for sit down, is either suate or sawate. And the Japanese word for touch is either suate or sawate. So I always mix them up. Even now, I don't remember which is which. Suate, sawate. So I was teaching a bunch of kindergartners, and suaru, so suate. So I should have said suate, to sit down. But instead I said sawate, and all the kids are like, yeah! They come up to me and they're just like, yeah! And it's like, no, get away from me, little children. This was before I just discovered that they were delicious. Yeah, weird, right? Uh-oh. So, I at some point just like exclaimed, please sit down! And everyone understood that. I don't know why. I mean, I'm teaching English. I don't know why I tried to speak Japanese. That was silly. But they were in kindergarten, so I didn't think they knew that phrase. Kids will surprise you, though. Another funny teaching story, I guess, is we played the game Never Have I Ever for my high school students. And so everyone got in groups and had to think of questions when it's their turn. Have you ever... Wait, no, it wasn't Never Have I Ever. That's too advanced. Have you ever... blah, blah, blah. And everyone's asking, have you ever eaten natto? Have you ever eaten blah, blah, blah? And, and this one kid who's always asleep, all he does is like sleep in my class. All of a sudden he's like awake and ready, and he's so excited to say his question. And he like, first he's like whispering it really loudly before it's his turn. And he's like, have you ever sex? You know, and then it's his turn. I'm like, yes, what's your question? And he's like, have you ever eaten leopard? And I'm like, yes, I have. And he's like, oh, really? No, I haven't. But yeah, it was fun. Kids are really funny. Best Shayna stories. I would have to say just anytime drinking with Shayna is really, really funny and really, really cool. When she's wearing her pulling jacket, that is the best. Because she will attract, no joke, men and women. Like, just pop the collar. Shayna's so cool. And just, oh my god, sorry. Memories. Pulling. You know, like, pulling attraction, I guess? Do I have a favorite book? The Alchemist. Hey, Miami Beach. The red, yeah, the white and red one. Shayna sexuals everywhere. Gotta catch them all. Let's see what's this. Are they or are they not actually endless? Is this weird though? But I don't think I've been to an Olive Garden. Have you? Anyways. Yeah, I read The Alchemist in English first, and then when I was trying to, like, learn more Spanish, I tried reading it in Spanish, but then I lost the book, so. Let's see. You mentioned that before you got to Japan, you hadn't watched wrestling since Hogan Flair days. Now that you're a wrestler, do you watch other promotions? Yes, I do. Last night, I watched Dragon Gate. Do you think I can watch your boxing? Yeah. I just have to go to practice. And it's been a long time. It's been a long time since I've been to the other gym, the kickboxing gym. Shoot boxing gym. Ha! Sorry, and I just recently learned the difference between shoot boxing and kickboxing. When are you wrestling in the US? I am not sure. I am looking and interested in working in the US the rest of this year or starting next year. I'd like a little bit more freedom to travel and poke around and see what else is out there. Florida, neat. I hear it's warm and beautiful. And, you know, from my friend's Snapchat, it looks like the weather's always wonderful. Like WWE? Could I fit at WWE? I feel like they're all really big humans. I'll ask her when she's free. My schedule's been a little like meh. What's dating like in Japan as a Joshi wrestler compared to the US as an English teacher? Well, I've never been an English teacher in America. I just, I would like to, sorry, the sabotage thing I want to address because I would like to work a sabotage show. It just would depend on timing and going out there. And yes, I will try to vlog again or do live videos. Guys, I really do prefer the live stuff because I'm so lazy. What was I doing? Oh yeah, American shows though. And Kimura, totally terrifying, but the best. She's great. I love learning from her. I was never an English teacher in America, so I can't really tell you what that's like. And dating as an English teacher or as a Joshi wrestler, I suppose would still be the same depending on the person. Just dating in general in Japan, it depends on what you're looking for. I think it might be harder to make connections. And yes, I did meet Ajakang. I think it might be harder to make connections with Japanese people with the language barrier. You can communicate and stuff, which is great, but I think if you're looking for a substantial relationship, then I don't know. I feel like communication is really important. So, who do you see being the next John Cena, the biggest draw for the WWE and for the Indies? Are they? Oh, I don't know. I think like they're already like the biggest draw. Like, like Ricochet is definitely. Hold on. Let me read the question again. Who do you see being the next John Cena, the biggest draw for the WWE and for the Indies? Okay, so it's separate. The biggest draw for WWE And then the indies. Who? Well, WWE, I'm not really sure. I would have to. Hold on, my sister's messaging me because she's just like, "Where's your edit?" Blah 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 blah. Anyways, Nakamura, yeah, but I don't know. I recently got a WWE account so I could watch, but there's a lot of learning I have to do, and indies like Ricochet and Will Ospreay, I think they're the top, and probably will continue to be the top for a while, in my opinion. Whose butts are your favorite in the wrestling business and outside the wrestling business? Well, for outside of the wrestling business, I still feel like Kenny Omega, yeah, totes. Um, Outside of the wrestling business, are you asking me like amongst people that I know, or and I will totally watch them, or am I? Well, fine. I'm going to have to admit the outside of the wrestling business because I'm not sure. But as for within the wrestling business, my favorite butts are Tony Storm, Heidi Lovelace, now Ruby Riott, and pick one more. Who's got a nice butt? Who's got a really nice butt? I'm gonna leave it. I should pick a Japanese person, shouldn't I? I'm gonna keep it at those two for now because Nixon Newell. There we go. There, those three butts. The end. All right, next one. Big fan of your work. Really great to have you here. Your matches, blah blah blah. Were they? I'm glad you watched it. Heading to Tokyo first time in September. Been a dream trip. Any recommendations or what to see or what restaurants with the best meat? I've been helping Kairi with like English stuff, so emails and things. That is a nice butt. You know, there are many nice butts all over the world. But my favorite meat place is one of. There's like, if you go to Shibuya and you go down the really main street, and yes, all of that about Hana is true. She has so much potential and ability even now. Anyways, in Shibuya, if you go down like that main street, eventually on Inokashiradori, there's this like right across the street from the police box is this building where you can go onto the second floor, and the entire floor is different little meat restaurants. So good. So fucking good. 19. Yes, 19 years old. Smoke weed? I'll have to ask her. I'm pretty sure she doesn't in Japan because it's so, anti-weed and stuff. Favorite band? Like Doctor Who. I do enjoy Doctor Who. Oh, wait. Oh, you're talking about the police box. I lost some of these questions. Asuka versus Kairi will be great. I agree. I totally agree. Are you Chris Wolf? What type of music do you enjoy? That's cute. Yes, I am Chris Wolf. Done. That was easy. Didn't have to stutter or struggle through questions at all. What type of music do I enjoy? There's no type of music. It's basically whatever I feel or fits my mood. Right now, I am listening to In the Mood for Love by Shigeru Umebayashi, which is just like moody piano music. But, yeah. And I always run away from the police on GTA. What's your biggest inspiration when you're first starting to wrestle? Who was your biggest inspiration when I was first starting to wrestle? Probably Fuka-san. Fuka Kakimoto was my first teacher, and so like I think teachers play a really important role. I mean, I came with no background and no idea of what wrestling was. It's just I thought it was really cool and wanted to be a part of it. So, I what's it called? while we were training together, she was just always supportive of everyone. She pushes you. She pushes you a lot, but I I really respected her, and she was probably one of the biggest reasons why I continued. Where can I buy some of your sweet merch? Well, I will post some of them on my website, wolfinjapan.wordpress.com, and then you can choose stuff there, or you can buy it on location at the shows that I'm doing, which are at the moment Fight Club, Eve, uh, RCW, and OTT. And who from WWE, Impact Wrestling, Ring of Honor, Shimmer, and Shine do you see making great impact in Stardom if they came? Asuka and Sumie Sakai included. Well, Mia Yim. Just saying. How stiff is the ring over there? Which Breaking Bad character are you? Jesse. Oh, I will try to warble for you, but probably not while I have a cold. My voice is terrible. But yes, how stiff is the ring over there? Apparently super stiff, according to what the foreigners have said. But as for Act, she hasn't been by the shows lately. She's been really busy with her own career. With Yoshiko, mixed feelings. I respected her as a wrestler back in the day and stuff, and she's really, really talented. Scale of 1 to 10, how lazy you are. I would give myself a 6. Yeah, depends on the day, but I'd say on average a 6 for sure. But yeah, as for the ring, stiff as fuck, from what I hear. Funniest fan interaction. I think when I started taking pictures with fans, I started what's it called, just messing with them. So I started putting them in sleepers and crawling on them and like biting them. I think that's part of what makes it fun, interacting with fans. So I don't really have a funniest one. Oh, but I do remember crossbodiing a couple fans in America, so that was great. Who is the one person you want to wrestle most, male, female? Who do you want a team with, male, female? And what kind of meat do you like the most? Oh. No, one person I'd like to wrestle the most? Hmm. Sorry, I have to really think about that one because that's a lot of people, and I normally don't think, so that's why my brain is shutting down. Um, as and you asked for the most. I'm gonna come back to that one because beep. Next one. Most? Oh, sorry. Great motivated to pursue your dreams. Anyway, question simple. If you could wrestle any person. Okay. It's the same question. Okay. I will, still continue to think about it. I was thinking Rey Mysterio, but I have to think about it. I should wrestle Joey Ryan, but I don't want to touch his penis and get hurt. Anyways, do you do customized voicemail? Can you howl on my phone and talk about meat, please? I am just starting a celeb VM. I think I can send you messages. I don't know if you can change the settings on your phone and make it your ringtone. That would be rad. I like butts. Prove it. Who has the best butt in wrestling? I answered that one. It's a tie for me. There's 3: Tony Storm, Heidi Lovelace, Ruby Riott, and Nixon Newell. Can you dunk? No, bro, man. That's like a mean question. What do you usually eat after shows or a match? Meat. Favorite shows or anime? Anything recent? I really like The Review. The Review is really fun because, just watch it. Just watch it. It gets dark. I also like BoJack Horseman. Um, yeah, yeah, okay. You and Kenny and Omega are probably the most well-known gaijin that wrestle almost 100% of their time in Japan. Have you and Kenny crossed paths at all? Yes. I have met him at a Fridays. When do I have a match? My next match is May 19th at Fight Club. Yeah, if you're in England, please come. When can I see you wrestle in America? I have Indonesian roots. One of my names is Asok, which comes from Ashoka. But as for like direct, I don't really know. That's just what I've been told. Uh, when will I wrestle in America? I don't know. When? When will I wrestle in America? Promotions in America. Please let me know. I should. I mean, it's more up to me, right? I should just go over there and be like, hey, book me. But it's really comfortable here. So comfortable. Anyways, focus. Oh man, I'm having fun, but it's like 30 minutes so far. I've been like sitting still, and I'm slowly like. When can I see? I like meat. Do you have any tips for a budding meat enthusiast? Pace yourself. Don't try to eat meat every meal. If you can, just to make it a little special. And if you do, then, be selective. That's it. That's all. You are the Kobe beef, Kobe meat of future women's wrestling. That's a very nice compliment. And yes, I have. So I've been thinking of a design, and I was actually talking to this artist who. Well, you know what? I'm just not. No, I'm not going to show you yet. But, but I'm working on it. I mean, like roots. There's so many. Oh, what? Who is this? Okay, fine. All of these messages are flying at me. Okay, sorry. Have you read AJ Lee's book? And if so, what do you think of it? No, I haven't. I have a very hard time reading books lately. I have become a fan of audiobooks. Just because then I can do other shit, but I'm trying to focus more on one thing. It's really hard. You have t-shirts for your England tour? Not yet. Working on it. I still have about a week or two to prepare, so maybe I'll have some. Haha. Hello. El Buena. Let's see. No question. Thank you for your support. What is this? This is a video. Oh. Maybe I should slow down. Yeah, I should. Oh, this is the Love You video Chris Wolf thing. That made me laugh. I like that. Favorite kind of movie? I like action. I love action. No, I did it again. Oh, fuck. I closed my browser. Man, life is hard. My sister is my favorite family member. I have like 2. Let's see. There we go. Now I'm back. Oh, Chris, you suck. Why do you keep closing your stupid browser? Hold on, I'll be back. I gotta blow my nose a billion times. It's terrible. Back. Where am I? Okay, now I have to scroll back down. Here we go. Wait, nope. Well, at least it refreshed the browser. Okay, wait. Focus, Chris. Yeah, there we go. Is gas station sushi anywhere as good as Japanese sushi? No. Japanese sushi from a Japanese convenience store is probably much better than a lot of restaurants in America. And yes, I was pushed off of a slide. Like, not down the slide, but off of a slide as a kid. Favorite video game growing up, Final Fantasy VII. Done. Look at this tattoo that me and my sister got together. I have a terrible cold. It is awful. Let's see. Oh, hi Chris. I just wanted to tell you that I love your work in Stardom and ask you if you'd like to wrestle another wolf or animal, or if you prefer eating children. Also, I'd like to know if you're going to post more songs on YouTube. Aw, thank you from Argentina. But yeah, I would like to continue eating children. Wrestling animals, as long as we're not trying to kill each other, I suppose that'd be great, because I'm all about treating animals with love and hugs. What's your favorite go-to meat at a Korean barbecue? Karubi. I love karubi beef. If you've never seen JPW or you wrestle... Wait, I've never seen JPW or you wrestle, but I love your infectiousness. I want to know where I can watch companies you work for. My sister is young and single and looking for love. There you go. Companies I work for Stardom, and yeah, you can watch my matches on Stardom World. Do you know Asuka personally before she met? I met Asuka once coming to the dojo. I was really excited and super nerdy. 2 questions. With the advent... Yeah, totally. I would totally wrestle the human tornado. The advent of female wrestlers like Sasha Banks, Charlotte, Asuka, and more putting on great matches. How do you feel about the progression of women's wrestling over the past few years? I think it's amazing. What's it called? I have... Part of the reason why I wanted to... Oh my god, Adele. Do you need attention that much? Hey guys, my sister's here. Oh. Look at me, look at me. Jesus! Anyways. Oh! Okay. This is apparently how my sister's gonna talk to me. Yeah. No, go ahead. Talk to my sister. So she'll leave me alone. Just kidding. I love you, Adele. Anyways, women's pro wrestling. I'm really glad to see more women wrestling. Just because there weren't so many when I first encountered it as a kid. So it never really crossed my mind to try it, I think. And no one ever really looked like me. You know, everyone was really tall and really busty and looked super dangerous. And so it just never crossed my mind that I could do something like that until I encountered Stardom and was like, oh my god, these cute little girls are flying at each other. So I thought, hey, maybe I'll try. Who has the best button? Raw, SD, and NXT, male and female. I think you're going to have to provide me with more pictures. Please tweet at me who you think has the best butt on Raw, SD, and NXT, and I will go through them and judge. It's at wolfinjapan. How is Starlight Kid? We missed the Genius Girl. She's good so far, from what I've heard from the other wrestlers. She's focusing on high school. Love your energy. What are your goals in wrestling? To keep wrestling and get better. And travel. I started really late, so I have no idea. Plus, I don't know about this life that well, so I'm still quite young. Have you been approached for the WWE Women's Tournament? No. Hi, Wolf. Big fan based on your matches at Star World. You, Tony, and Coyote are my favorites. I'm on your Facebook fan page and noticed that in one of your photos you're standing atop some guy, which doesn't look like a typical Stardom show. What happened? Did you eat the guy on the floor? And was he delicious meat to eat? I don't remember said photo, but probably. Most people that I eat are are pretty decent. Speak as Nederlands? No, I do not. But that sounds like fun to learn. Do you think ginger can be hindered? What's ginger? Any cool drugstores in Japan? I figured you'd have one good wrestling related. Also, hit up the arcade scene since they're one of the last places they exist. Hope you eat some insert whatever animal human meat soon. Well, I thank you. I appreciate that. Cool drunk stories. One time I went out with what's it called? I went out with Chelsea Diamond, and we were out with my friends drinking, and we decided that we wanted to go to the beach. So we got on the train, the Yamanote line, which is like a big circle, and we're like, yeah, we're gonna go to the beach. We're gonna go. And just continued to go around the train line for 4 hours because we fell asleep. That's it. Sorry. I'm just responding to stuff. Is there one company other than the major ones that you really want to work for? Would love to see you at Wrestle Circus once. I've seen some of the posters for Wrestle Circus. It looks really cool. Is that one in Texas? How do I slide into Chelsea Diamond's DMs? That sounds erotic. Alright, guys. Anyway. And what stipulation would you have? I'm really looking forward to the matches that I have in Europe with Kaylee Ray and Christine DiMartino and sorry, there's like this itch here. But yeah, I want to see their styles and learn from them. That's all. Work in Shimmer, Chicago, is that something you'd like to do? Maybe, if I can. I would very much like to go. Hi, Chris. First of all, thank you for being a big inspiration for me. Blah, 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 blah. Not blah, blah, blah. I'm reading it. I'm actually reading it. Ever want to wrestle at PWG? Yes. Yes, I do. My dream is to become a wrestler in Japan. They look impossible, and I saw you come across. Okay. Someone who is kicking the world's ass and just living her dream of being a pro wrestler. It gave me a piece of motivation to say, hey, if she can do it, I can do it. So thank you very much. 1. Are you interested in intergender wrestling? Minoru Suzuki versus Chris Wolf sounds good. That sounds like a lot of fun and a lot of pain. I would totally do it. But that sounds painful. Number 2, is there some really cool wrestling move that you like to learn and want to learn it? I would like to learn the Phoenix Splash. Right now I'm still working off of like crossbodies over the top rope into the apron. And I recently started doing like head scissors into a bulldog, so I want to try different variations with that. When you moved to Japan, did you find it hard to live there at first? Yes and no. Lonely, but at the same time it was kind of one of those things where you're like, well, I chose to live here, so fucking deal with it. You get so much from resetting. I don't know. The stunner. You said you visit Czech Republic. Oh, you remember that. What were you doing in this tiny-ass country that I live in? I was, yeah. Thank you for letting me know I have a booger. I was just visiting. I was visiting small Eastern European countries. Do I still have a booger? Yeah, I do. But I was out there with my mom and her prayer group visiting religious sites. Who has the tastiest meat? I really like the Trinidad. She was spicy. Favorite meat? Lamb. How did you go from being English teacher to becoming a Joshi pro wrestler? Well, I saw it on YouTube, emailed the promoter, and asked how I become a pro wrestler. You know what? I understand where you're coming from, like trading in all those experience points from one thing and then going into another. Sounds terrible. and sounds kind of wasteful. And that's unfortunately kind of how I am. Kind of careless as fuck. Whatever is bright and shiny, I'll move towards. However, that's not exactly true either. I think it just depends on the fit. Wrestling is not very easy. So I suppose if I was just constantly going to whatever was shiny, I would have quit wrestling a long time ago. Because it's not always shiny. Sometimes it's really hard and painful. That was a good question for foreigners who are interested in wrestling in Japan. It depends on who you contact, I think. I think with anything, it's connections or showing why you might be special or an asset. I'm super excited about Spain. This is me being excited about Spain. I want to put this on again to hide my tired face. Improvements? Yes. You also like butts. Oh, Tina Belcher! Yeah, I love Bob's Burgers. It's one of my favorite shows. Soate, suate, soate's touch. I saw. And I had to touch it. Suate is the other one. Thank you. That does help for you guys. So you don't make the mistake of telling someone to sit down, but really telling them to touch you. But then maybe it might be a happy mistake. If you could meet anyone through history and be their Japanese tour guide, who would it be and which part of them would you chew? Oh, like, anyone in history? You know what? It's gonna be weird, but I've always been drawn to, like, Harriet Tubman. I would love to show her Japan. And, I mean, I guess I would totally, like, gnaw on her butt, because where else? Anyways, outside of Stardom, who would you like to wrestle? Yeah. And, maybe I should try a wrestling joy, but that is terrifying. I love the wolf shirt that you wear. Where can I get one? Maybe I can make some. I don't know. Do I miss biking? I totally miss biking. There is a freedom in that I don't get anywhere else, and my bike was stolen. No, I met Mio Shirai at a different show, actually. I went to visit Cat Power, who was doing Reina, and Mio was there. And I had met her before, too, at Kimura-san's wedding, so it was nice. Another period. No, I have not seen that show. But if you tweet me it, there is a chance that I might watch it. If I remember. We have the last 5 minutes. Okay. Favorite place to wrestle venue? Shinkiba. I never have to set up the ring, and it's bouncy, and it's perfect. Who stole Chris's bike, and where can I punch them? If I find out who, I will let you punch them. And hi, Shaw. Let's see. If I didn't use the Widow Tai theme, what would be my interest music? My current one, M83 Midnight City. I also like that song by the Funkist. I don't remember the name of it though, but it's very tropical and it makes me want to go to the beach. Favorite alcohol? Whiskey is my go-to drink, but I'd say tequila is my let's get fucked up. I will never stop asking, when are you coming to Scotland? Maybe this tour. I'm going to try to see if I can get booked for a Scotland date. I will have to contact Viper and find out. Favorite Pokemon? Not Pikachu. It kind of is, just because I always have Pikachu stuff. Baby Metal's cool. Snorlax. Are you a man-eater or hungry like the wolf? Hungry like the wolf! Oh, I really like that song, actually. I was thinking about it, but it's kind of slow. I do need something that makes me go like this. I have a Dublin with OTT. Favorite X-Men? Wolverine! My photo book of Stardom can only be bought on the Stardom website if they still have some in print. I did shoot a photo book for Stardom when I first joined. Let's see. Oh, the whole Yasukawa event, the backstage reaction to it. It sucked. It sucked a lot. Act was having a really hard time breathing. Her mother ran backstage. It was a lot of yeah, I didn't know how I could help my friend. And to see her suffer, just, bad feelings. It was really sad. I'm so happy she's doing so well now. Let's see. Alternative medicine in sports world. Japan's really strict. Just ask Max Adele. But what do you think of THC CBD is good for performers in place of other pain meds? I don't know. It's been a very long time since I had used that, so not really sure. Uh, but I think whatever works for people should be fine. What is your family like? Who is your favorite sibling? I have one favorite sibling, and her name is Adele. My family is the best. They're kind of crazy, but yes. Play guitar next time? Why next time when I could do it right now? I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna play guitar. Okay, 2 more minutes. Okay. With Asuka's incredible success and the trio's well-received appearance in Lucha Underground is coming to U.S. appealing for women in stardom these days, is there a chance you could see yourself working back in the States? Yes, I think we're all interested in broadening the places that we wrestle, broadening our experiences, our blah. But yeah. And who are some women outside of stardom that are well respected by the ladies in the locker room? Are there any wrestlers that you or your colleagues like to keep an eye on? Okay. The girls really loved Shayna. They were totally a fan. She had a really cool vibe and taught us a lot of stuff, which was really neat. I think, in general, all of the foreign wrestlers are occasionally like asked about and like, oh, so what's so and so doing? We're all really proud of everything that the girls have done after they've left Japan. Favorite match in my career so far. It might not be my best match, but I think I have a very special place in my heart for, what's it called? The match of me and, who was it? It was. I think it was me and Leovan versus Kagetsu and Kimura-san. Just because, it was the first time I got to actually face Kimura and Kagetsu, so it was a challenge for me. I'm used to being on their side. I also really liked my match with Viper versus Kaylee Ray and Nixon Newell. That was a lot of fun. Just the vibe is different with each person that you work with. So, yeah. Next one. How many wrestling shows in average are you at in a month? Wrestling and attending. And yes, I have wrestled the Twisted Sisters before they became the Twisted Sisters. But on average, at least 4 to 6 in a month, and then attending depends on my time with like work and stuff. It's already 10. This is the end. Thank you guys for watching this. I will be closing this soon. Plastic thick and smack people in the teeth. That was Kagetsu's idea, because I'm always carrying around this exercise band. Ow. That was kind of painful. Thank you guys for watching. I hope I did this right. You guys are great. This is my face and my boogery nose. You're amazing. I will try to vlog more and hopefully see you guys at a show. You guys are great. Thank you so much. Bye. Did I? Nope, I totally didn't close this.